devotional program so they can go out, do some reading.
병원, 마음 치유는 희우 스님 처음 글 인사드립니다. 스님의 불경을 듣고 싶습니다. 부모님 기재사를 집에서 10년
기념 방송을 하시잖아요.
네.
저도 그걸 봤거든요.
네.
근데
heart lacks depth. My child, don't make a sound. It's time to sleep now. I give it all to you. I give it all to you. I give it all to you. Give it all to you. Heart like a rock, head like the sky. Quiet bursts of chemicals, improving the life. It's a fortress of I give it all to you. I give it all to you.